screen. Let me go to the server. Done. Okay, so here notification tab will help you in case if this job is failed. Why? Because I told you, right? So you will have 5 jobs, minimum 5 jobs in each server. Okay, so 500 servers means 500 into 5, 2500 jobs. 1000 servers means 1000 into 5, 5000 jobs. These jobs will run weekly, these jobs will run daily, these jobs will run every 15 minutes. So is it possible to check which job is failed, which job is successful manually? Headache process, right? So we don't do like that. We'll set up a notification in case if something went wrong, if this job is failed, I have to get an email. That is called your notification tab. If this particular job is failed, I have to get an email. For that, what you have to do, you have to enable the database mail option, guys. Okay, we will have a feature called database mail. Okay, you have to configure this database mail. Okay, then if you configured it, actually it will work in the organization. Earlier version it is going to work with the Gmail. Now it is not working with the Gmail and all. Okay, so in the organization they will set up a database mail. Okay, for that there will be a script, guys. Usually there is a script for that. You have to run that script. Database mail will be configured automatically. They will have separate Outlook servers and all, right? They will set up for Outlook servers, then this feature will be enabled. Once this feature is enabled, then there we can set up this email option. When the job fails, I have to get an email. When the job succeeds, when the job completes, we don't need these two cases. Why? Because when the job succeeds, we have to get an email means 99% jobs will be succeeded. If 5 jobs are there, if 1000 servers are there, 1000 into 5, 5000 jobs. Yeah, out of 5000 jobs, if 4800 jobs are succeeded, you will get 4800 jobs to your, I mean, like 4800 mails to your inbox, Outlook mail. So succeeds means we don't need any intervention, right? When the job failed, then only we have to check why it was failed. Succeeds means the process is going as usual. Why we need? There is no intervention needed. Okay, so happily you can skip succeeds. When the job fails, then your intervention is needed. Then you have to go to that server. You have to check why it was failed and make sure it was successful after fixing the issue. So when the job fails, if you select automatically, you will get an email to the particular whole DBA team. Okay, whole DBA team will get an email if this job failed. Okay, if you set these notifications. Okay, so automatically you will get an email, guys. Okay, so let me show you one thing. Actually, you are not getting anything here, right? You will get operators here. You have to get operators here. Operator you can see here, right? So operator is one thing which will link it with an email account, guys. Operator means it's an account which we can link with another email account, guys. Here, if I simply choose new operator, and if I give my database team, my DB team email ID, for the whole DB team you will have one email ID, guys. That is called DL. What is that? DL. What is DL, guys? Can anyone tell me? Can anyone tell me what is DL? It's a driving license. Okay, right, it's not driving license, distribution list. Okay, so one DL will be there. The whole DBA team will have one DL, Windows team will have one DL, application team will have one DL, storage team will have its own DL. Okay, so you're all the DBAs are part of the DL. So if you mention the DBA team DL, all the team members in
Mate,
the DBA, please mute it.
ayo,
Please mute it.
charger ka na.
Okay, so all the team members in the DL will get an email. If you are in the shift, if you are not in the shift, still you will get an email. Okay, whoever there in the shift, they are going to take care of it, right? So that is called DL. So by using operators, we can attach one operator. Okay, so operator name is SQL DBA group. Imagine SQL DBA. Okay, email ID. SQL DBA will have its own email ID, right? Say imagine you are working for TCS company at tcs.com. That's it, guys. Okay, SQL DBS at tcs.com. Okay, SQL DBS. Imagine I'm just giving a sample name. Okay, your team email ID will be there. That email ID you have to mention in the operator's email name. Okay, so click OK. Now if you go to the notification tab, now if you see here, okay, let me go to alerts, let me go back again, let me go to notifications. Okay, still it is not coming, not an issue. When you click OK, next time it will come, no problem. Next time also you can give it, not an issue. Okay, when once you create operator, you can see here, right, you can select SQL DBA here. Okay, but as it is already opened, it is not reading the current settings. If you click OK, next time you can open it again and you can set the operator. So that's it, guys. These are the main important options in the job, and click OK, done. So this is how we have to create the jobs and all. Full backup job is created. So when it was scheduled, guys, when this job is scheduled, if you want to
Sunday
see,
2 p.m.
yeah, if you want to see 2 a.m., 2 a.m., okay, if you want to see, you can open it, double click on it, the job will open. Again, you can see all the steps and all. You can see when it was scheduled and all. Okay, you can see the when the job is scheduled occurs every week on Sunday 2 a.m. Okay, so notifications, if you go now, now you can select email. Now you can see the SQL DBA operator. This SQL DBA operator is having one email ID. This is the email ID. If this job failed, automatically your SQL Server agent, through database mail feature, through this database mail feature, it will send an email to the operator. Operator is a kind of postman. Postman will have letters, right? That letters they are going to distribute to the respective addresses. Okay, so each operator will have an email ID. So if you select this operator in the job execution notification tab, automatically, okay, if this job failed, SQL Server will send an email to this particular operator. In the backend, operator is having one email ID, so it will directly send an email to the whole DBA team. That's how you will get an email. As of now, it won't work for us. Why? Because for us, we don't have Outlook set up to get an emails and all. Okay, so this is how it will work, guys. Click OK, done. Now this job is going to run every Sunday 2 a.m., guys. So if you want to see whether it is running properly or not, at this Sunday, okay, day after tomorrow, you people has to connect at 2 a.m. I'll show you by sharing my screen. At 2 a.m. night, you can see whether this job is running or not. Is that fine for you guys? Is that fine? How many of you are going to connect at
Yes.
2 a.m. Sunday? How many? Please raise your hands. No one is able to connect at 2 a.m. Sunday. Oh, Satyam. Okay, done, guys. Okay, so thank you. Out of 20, 21 person is okay. Gopi, that's fine. Okay, 2 persons. Okay, and Shravani. Okay, for you it is 2 a.m. right? Okay, it is a daytime for you. That's fine, Hiralal. Okay, guys. Okay, so no need to connect at 2 a.m. Okay, so you can happily run this job now. By default, it will run at 2 a.m. Okay, but whenever we want, we can run the job, guys. Okay, whenever we want, we can run the job. If you don't run it, it will run at scheduled time. But if you want to run now, you can run. Why? Because sometimes jobs will be failed. Again, it's not mandatory that you have to run the job again at next week Sunday 2 a.m. Not like that. If you fix that issue, imagine this job is failed due to storage issue. It is going to take backups to my C drive, right? So if there is no free space in the C drive, it will be failed, right? What you have to do, you have to check why it was failed and all. It will show you because of storage issue it was failed and all. It will show you in the history, job history. Okay, then you have to add some space to the C drive, or you have to delete some old files and all. Make sure create some free space in the C drive, or add some extra storage to the C drive, and then you no need to wait again for the next Sunday. You can run immediately. So whenever you want, you can run the job, guys. Okay, whenever you want to run the job, you can run the job immediately. How to run it? Right click on the job, start job at step. Okay, listen carefully. Here you can see multiple steps, guys. Okay, so if you want to run at step 1, okay, if you want to run at step 1, you have to select step 1 and click start, guys. If you want to run step 2, still you can directly run step 2, select step 2 and start it. Why we have to discuss these things? Why? Because in the organization you will have jobs with multiple steps. Okay, imagine a job is there with the 5 steps. Okay, so this job ran successfully until step 3. Step 4 is failed. If the step 4 is failed, of course it won't go to step 5. Okay, so next time you saw that it was failed at step 4. Now what you have to do? Again you have to run from the beginning, or you have to run from the step 4. Tell me guys. Guess it.
And
Run from the beginning or again from the failed step?
from the failed step.
Are you sure? Okay, so the answer is sometimes yes, sometimes no, guys. It depends upon the type of job. If it is a backup job, at which step it was failed, you can run from the failed step. If it is some application related jobs, if any step is failed, you have to run from the beginning. So that you can came to know once you are deployed in the project. That's not an issue. Okay, so here I want to run from step 1. We have to run from okay step 1. Okay, here I want to run from step 1. Make sure step 1 you select and just click on start. Okay, automatically this job will start, guys, which will generate backups. Okay, so close it, go to the path, check whether backups are generated or not. C drive, program files, Microsoft SQL Server, instance root directory, MS SQL, backup folder, right? Date modified. Okay, it was already date modified. You can see 2 backups. One is Flipkart full backup, second one is Flip sales full backup. But our job contains 2 steps, right? One is full and one is differential, right? What about differential backups, guys? You can see today only 2 backups generated. There are no more backups. Why? Okay, chalo. Let's go to the history. Let's dig into the job history. I want to see whether it was successfully ran or not. I want to see if any failures are there, why it was failed. I want to see. How can I see, guys? Right click on the job view history. Will tell you whether this job ran successfully or not. Maximize this window. Okay, expand this plus symbol. You can see how many steps it ran. How many steps? You can see step ID. Okay, it is showing one only, means how many steps it ran, guys. What is the step name? Full backup step. How many steps it ran?
One,
Only
Which
one
step?
one.
step. It hasn't run the second step. Why? Chalo, let's
Let's
fix
check
this.
it.
Yeah, let's fix this issue. Okay, double click on the job. Why it hasn't ran second step? Go to steps. Okay, maximize this window. Okay, on success, what it is showing?
On success.
Quit
It
the
is
Quit the job.
it is asking. Okay, it is showing quit the job reporting success. On failure, quit the job reporting failure, means after first step it has to go to, if the first step is success, it has to go to next step, right? Simply it is quitting without going to next step. How to fix this? Double click on step 1, go to advanced, on success action, go to next step, click OK. Now you can see it will be changed. On success action, go to next step. What is next step? Differential backup, and click OK. That's it. This is how you have to check, guys. Sometimes we'll do mistakes. That's why I just shown you wantedly. We'll do the mistakes. Sometimes the steps will be skipped. So this is how you have to verify, and this is how you have to fix it, guys. If any steps are fixed, skipped. Okay, click OK. Now this time what I am going to do, I am going to delete the backups. Okay, wantedly I am deleting to show you the okay new backups. Wantedly I am deleting. There are no more 15th day backups. Okay, now again I am running. Right click, start job at step, from step 1 and start. Okay, so it was succeeded. Now check it. This time 4 backups has to be generated. See here now. How many backups? 4, 3 only. Okay, might be differential. I took only one. Right, let me go and check it. Only one database for differential backup. Double click, steps, differential backup. Yes, only one backup. I ran query for only one database. Okay, that's not an issue. Then 3 backups only. Okay, now you can see 3 backups. 2 full backups. You can see full backup, one differential backup. You can see the name of the file, differential backup. Okay, so this is how you have to verify. Clear, guys? This is all about your backup jobs. Guys, again, sir, tell me how to write differential backup, or how to write log backups, or how to write DBC check DB. Whatever your requirement is there, it will simply, you have to mention your requirement in the form of script. Okay, usually if you run dbcc check db, how to run dbcc check db, guys? Control N, open a query window. Okay, so dbcc check db will what it will do, guys, it will scan the database completely. Okay, and it will, okay, sales, it will scan the database completely, and it is going to, mm, 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 let me keep in optional brackets. This is also not correct. Okay, let's go like this. Let's select here sales. You can delete this one. Okay, this check db will run on sales database, and if you run it, so usually whenever you run the dbcc check db, okay, so it will generate an output, guys. Okay, this is the output. It will check each and everything. It will scan the whole database. It will check whether everything is looking good or not, whether all the views, tables, everything is looking good or not. If any pages are corrupted, it will tell you. At the end, you can see there are zero, sorry, checked CheckDB found zero allocation errors and zero consistency errors in sales database. That means there is no issues with sales database. Sales database is perfectly fine. So sales CheckDB usually will run on every database every week, not daily, every week, to find out whether any issues are there with the databases or not. Kind of a health check. Okay. In case if any page and all is corrupted, you can see some of the lines will be in red color. In the output, you can see some of the lines will be in red color. If you see red color, means that means the page is corrupted, something like that. Okay, some issue is there with the database. So like that you can see. So now if you want to create a CheckDB job, what you have to do, guys? Tell me. Help me to create CheckDB job now. Help me. I want to create a CheckDB job. Help me, guys.
Right click
Please
on
tell
the
me whatever you know. Right click,
new job
new job. I'll give name as
name,
DBCC CheckDB job. Okay, CheckDB. Next.
next owner, change it to owner.
Okay, SA. Next.
Okay. So go to the step,
Steps.
new,
New step. Okay,
step
CheckDB.
name,
Next. Here I have to run the query. Use sales.
sales,
Okay,
sales,
DBCC CheckDB. Right? That's it. If you want to check whether it is correct or wrong, parse it. It was parsed successfully. If you want to go to next step, go to next step. These things and all we have already discussed, and click OK. Okay, quit the job reporting success. When this has to be run, it has to run on every Sunday. So like this, you can schedule it. Okay, so it depends upon the requirement. Again, only thing the thing is going to be changed. Only thing is the query. If your requirement is check DB query you have to mention. If your requirement is differential backup query you have to mention. If your requirement is log backup query you have to mention. If your requirement is update stats query, DBCC rebuild index, reorg index query. So your requirement can be anything. Simply everything is same. Only thing is in the steps. Whatever your requirement, you have to simply, okay, give the particular query. That's it. I want to change the recovery model of all the databases. What is the query, guys? Alter database
alter
name, set
database.
simple or set full, whatever you want. Simply you will mention that as a step, and you will mention in the step, you will mention that query. When you schedule it, automatically it will run it, and it will change the recovery model of all the databases. Like that, whatever your requirement, all the things are same. Only thing is the steps will be changed. Only thing is the step is going to be changed. Whatever your requirement is there, you will mention the script, so automatically it will become the particular step and all. Right? So right, so this is how it will work, guys. So if something goes wrong, where you have to check in the job, Where we have to check, guys? If something goes wrong, I want to check where I can check.
View history.
View history.
View history. Under view history I have to check. Okay, so under view history I have to check. So now I'm running this job, guys. So see, just check it once. Right click. Okay, start job at step. Okay, step 1. From step 1, 1 onwards it has to start. So let's see how it is going to work. Yes, it was failed. Why it was failed? Let's see what is the reason it was failed. Right click, view history. Okay, it is showing fail. See here, last time we ran 2 times, it ran successfully. And if you open this one, only one step ran. And then we included second step. And if you expand this one, step 1, step 2 ran. Both steps ran. If you want to see the step name, full backup step, differential backup step. Chalo, this time the third time it was failed. Expand this, check it why it was failed. Just drag this up. You can see the information why it was failed. Which step it was failed, guys? Which step it was failed? Can you tell me?
First one.
Step 1,
Step
you can
one.
see here at step 1 itself it is throwing error. Okay, it doesn't went to the next step. Why? Because we have set up one option called if it is successful, go to next step. If it is failed, you have to quit it. So that's why it doesn't went to next step. Okay, which step it was failed, select that step, guys, then only you can see proper error. Okay, see here the job was invoked administrator, the last step, you don't see any error here. If you select this option, you don't see any error. The job request to start step 1 full backup failed, notify DBA email. Okay, so where is the exact error? I don't see the exact error why it was failed. Let's go to the failed step, select the failed step. Now you can see executed how much time, what is the step ID, and how much time it took to execute, guys. This is very important field. Sometimes during in the servers, in the real time servers, you can see 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 10 hours. You can see using this time you can calculate how much time it just executed. So now tell me the error, guys. NT service SQL server agent, what it is saying?
Database. Say
So what is the error, guys?
Sales means
Okay,
spelling of sales.
wrong
there is a
database.
mistake in the database. Okay, database name. So wantedly I just, okay, gave wrong name here. Okay, double click and steps and full backup, and here wantedly I just gave wrong name here. That's why it is throwing the error. Click OK now. Now click OK again. Now if you run it, it will be succeeded. Okay, start job at step, and step 1 start. So this is how we can verify the errors and all, guys. Okay, so this is how we can verify the error. There is a challenge with this backup job. Can anyone tell me? I'll give you 5 points. Whatever job we just created, that's not a correct job. There is an issue with this job. Can anyone tell me, guys? Can anyone tell me what is the issue with this job?
File name.
File name, what happened to file name? What happened to file name, guys?
Date. Today's.
Date, today's date. What happened if today's date? Today's date is 15th April, right?
Tomorrow also it will create same name. I think.
Correct. Very good. Excellent. Okay. Who is that? Gopi.
Yes, Srikanth.
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 Very good. Okay. Okay. So, yes. Okay. So the challenge is whenever you run this job, every time it will create a backup file with a 15th
Same
date
name.
only. Tomorrow also, if you run, it will show you a 15th file. Okay. 15th date file name only. And what is the biggest challenge here? Every time, what is the biggest challenge if you give the same file name?
It will append the
It will be appended,
Depends.
guys. See, I ran 2 times, but still you can see only 3 backups for today. Okay, 2 times means 2 into 3, 6 backups. You have to get it right, but you didn't get 6 backups. You got only 3 backups. Every time you ran this script, every time the file will be appended. So if the file is appended, again it is a, okay, difficult process to restore the things and all again from the collection of files. And that too, the main challenge is you cannot delete old backups. All the files will be appended in a single media set. Okay, you cannot delete the old backup, so maintenance is very difficult. So that is the challenges. So just to show you, I just created a backup files like this. So tomorrow I am giving you one assignment for all of you. Okay, so tomorrow what you have to do, I need a script or or create a job which will take backups of all the databases with date and timestamp in the file name. Create a job which will take backups of all the databases. In this query it is taking only sales and Flipkart. Tomorrow one more new database is added, or tomorrow Flipkart database, someone deleted Flipkart database, so it will be failed. Why? Because there is no Flipkart database. So it's not a good option. Just to show you, initially slowly will go right. So just to show you basic demonstration I gave, how to create jobs, how to write the queries. But this is not proper way of giving a query. Why? Because sometimes databases will be added, new databases will be added, so we haven't mentioned about that particular database name here. It will skip the full backup of the database, which is risky. Sometimes existing database will be deleted. If you don't delete this step from the existing step, what happened? It will throw the error like database is not found. So which is not good. Giving names manually is not good. So what you have to do is go to Google, simply type script, SQL script to take backups for all the databases with the date and timestamp. Simply type SQL script to take the backups of the databases with the date and timestamp. You will get one script. Copy paste that script here. That's it. Only change you have to do is you have to change the script. Remaining everything is same. Okay, notifications, schedules, everything is same. Only thing is you have to copy paste that script from the Google to here, and you have to click OK, and then you have to run the script. And whenever that script runs, it has to generate a backup with the date and timestamp. Okay, say for example, if sales database it ran backup today. Okay, sales underscore what is the date today? 15th, right? 1 minute. Okay, so sales underscore full backup underscore 15/4/2022. Not only date, time also it has to include. Why? Because today if I run second time again it will be appended. Why? Because date won't change for today, right? So underscore it has to include time. If imagine if I ran this job at 8:10, it has to pull the file name as like this: 08:10 seconds .bak. So your backup output files has to come in this format, guys. Okay, so there is a script. I'm giving you an assignment. I'll give you 5 points those who completed first. Okay, go to Google it and find out the script. You have to edit it. Small addition you have to do. I mean, small change you have to do for that script. Very small change, very easy. That's it. That is very easy. You can easily understand with your knowledge. Okay, uh, change it. Whatever changes it is saying, it is asking change it, and then execute it and let me know and show me the output, guys. Okay. So this is the assignment for tomorrow. Any questions? Any doubts in the jobs? That's it, guys. Jobs means all the jobs are like that only. Again, there is no different way for DBC's check DB. There is no different way for DBC's rebuild index. Only thing is, if it is check DB, the query will be check DB. If it is rebuild index query will include. Only thing is the script will be changed. Remaining everything is same, guys. This is how we'll monitor the jobs. This is how we are going to create the jobs. This is how we are going to rerun the jobs whenever we need. And guys, if full backup jobs are failed on Sunday, don't run it on Monday. Why? Because full backup jobs are performance killers. Backup jobs are performance killers. If you ran it on Monday, if it run for 5 hours or 10 hours, your performance will be degraded. All the users will complain us, okay, I'm getting very slow response from the database and all. So if full backup jobs or DBCC check DB jobs, if any maintenance related jobs are failed, don't run it during business hours. Take the approvals, okay, and then run during non-business hours. Okay, after business, like after 5 p.m. or 6 p.m., run it, or during weekends again run it. Okay, so that is how you have to manage. Don't run it. Okay, this job is failed, right? Okay, let's rerun it again. Don't run like that. You can rerun it, but depends upon the job. Depends up whether it is an application job or database job. It depends upon the jobs. Once you are deployed in the project, you will be like handy with these jobs and all. Then you can came to know whether you can run immediately or you have to run the next day or in the weekends you have to run. You can came to know. You'll get an idea, guys. But it's not good option whenever the job is failed. See, if I'm saying not all the jobs. If it is maintenance related jobs like dbcc check db rebuild index backups will take lot of time. Log backup job is failed, you can run immediately. Why? Because log backup job won't take much time, it will be completed in 5 minutes. Okay, so that's your common sense. So my sir said, don't run the job during business hours. So if the log backup is failed, if you don't, of course, if you don't run it after 15 minutes, it will run again. But you have to fix the issue, right? First, why it was failed. Then only it can run for the next 15 minutes, right? Otherwise, it's keep failing, keep failing, keep failing like that. It will be okay. So if you feel that job will be completed quickly, you can run it. If you feel that job is taking lot of time, don't run it. Take the approvals and then run it, guys. Clear? Any issues? Any doubts, guys? Any issues? No issues? Chalo.
Sir,
So
how
let's go.
to
Yeah,
run the
please. How to run the
application jobs?
nothing again. Okay, how to run, how to create again. They will give you a script to create application jobs. Just run the script. That's it. Okay, the application jobs will be created. Application means don't think that is a different okay thing and all. Same requirement will be different, guys. Okay, so application
Okay.
jobs I cannot show you. That's their requirement. Whatever their requirement is there, they will give us one script. Simply execute that script. It will create a application related job. Okay, so it will create a job and it is going to schedule it automatically. If they are asking us to run again, you know, right, how to run a job. Sir, you shown me how to run a backup job. Can you show me how to run a DBCC check DB job? Process is same for all the jobs, whether it is an application job or DB job, anything. Sir, can you show me where we have to check DBCC, check DB job failure? Same thing. Once job is created, every time you have to check view history only. It's not for full backup view history. Don't know. We gave the name as full backup. If you give check DB, that will be a check DB job. Okay. So every job, any job, you have to check right click view history only. Any job you want to run it, right click start job only. Only thing is the script is going to be different. That's it. Okay, so tomorrow I will see. Okay, it's very important for me. I'll see how many of you are going to complete this particular job fails. If job fails 3 times, what is the next step we should do? Why Shravani 3 times?
I
Why?
mean, if it continuously fails, what
Hmm.
should we do? I
So
mean,
that's okay.
after
If you
reading the
ask like that,
message and everything,
uh,
if you not get how to
see,
fix the problem.
in that case, first of all, you have to check. See, job can be failed due to storage issue. Job can be failed due to permission issue. Job can be failed if the agent is down, agent service is down. So job can be failed with multiple reasons. You have to check why it was failing, troubleshoot it, fix the issue, then the job will run for the next time. Okay, job is failing for the first time. Okay, without checking the error, if you rerun it, it will check. It will fail for the next time also. Why? Because it was failed because of space issue. Until you provide the space storage, it will keep failing if you run for 100 times also. So first we have to fix that issue. Why it was failed? Because of storage or because of permissions or because of some services issue. Okay, or because of some account issue or because of some invalid object or because of some incorrect syntax. You have to check the reason. Then only once you fix that issue, then next time it won't fail. If it was failed for the next time means there might be some other reason, might be two, three errors are there in the job. That can be a reason. Okay, so keep fixing the issues and you can run it again once all the issues are fixed. Okay, guys, clear? Clear all about the jobs and all?
Yes, sir.
Everyone.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, done. Okay, so why it is not reconnecting, guys? Any issues there with my internet? No issues. Let's see. So like this 1 of 5, 2 of 5, 3 of 5, 5 of 5, and then after that it will be closed automatically. Okay. Again we have to reconnect. Let's see. Chalo. This is all about your jobs and that is your assignment. Don't miss the assignment, guys. Now let's go with the maintenance plans. So what is this maintenance plans and all? Collection of steps is equal to
Jobs.
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 Very good. Okay. Collection of jobs is equal to maintenance plans. Okay. Collection of jobs. Collection of steps is job. Collection of jobs is maintenance plan, guys. Okay. Collection of jobs is a maintenance plan. So chalo, let's reconnect, guys. It is showing 1 minute. Let's reconnect.